Donald Trump was unhappy with 60 Minutes' latest interview with President Joe Biden, as he believes the chit-chat was full of fluff. The president, 80, sat down with Scott Pelley to speak about the Israel-Hamas war. The show 60 Minutes should be ashamed of themselves. They just interviewed crooked Joe Biden, and led him along like a lost child. Each question contained the answer, and was so weakly and apologetically asked that it was a joke which should be considered a campaign contribution to the Democrat Party, he fumed. Why should CBS get free public airwaves for this highly partisan show, which never apologized to me for the mistakes they made on the laptop from H? They are protecting Biden even though he is the most corrupt and incompetent president in the history of the United States. The Carter administration looks absolutely brilliant by comparison. The only thing the Biden regime does well is go after crooked Joe's political opponent, me, but even that will fail. The Middle East, Ukraine, inflation, bad economy, the open border, horrendous Afghanistan embarrassment, gas prices, our great auto worker death march, and so much more, make crooked Joe a total disaster for our once great USA. He added. In the message, Trump, who has been indicted 4 times and arrested this past year, suggested he may go after CBS if he wins a second term in 2024. This is hardly the first time Trump has been outspoken about his feelings toward Biden, who is also running to be president again. In October, he claimed his physique is way better than Biden's. He's got a consultant somewhere, this is the worst consultant in politics, that thinks he looks good in a bathing suit, Trump stated. He spends so much time at the beach, he added. I have a much better body than him. But I'm not really sure I want to expose it, with the sun blaring down, the sand, the surf, the wind. It's not a pretty sight. Prior to that, Trump made fun of Biden's age, even though the former is only a few years younger than him. I mean, the guy can't find his way off of a stage. Look, here's a stage. Here's the stage. I've never seen this stupid stage before, right? I've never seen it. But if I walk left, there's a stair, and if I walk right, there's a stair. And this guy gets up, he noted, before looking confused and stating, where am I? Out of respect for the office, I was never like, he's the most corrupt president, the most incompetent president we've ever had, but when they indicted me, and then again and again and again, I was never indicted. Now I'm setting records. Al Capone was not indicted so much. Alphonse Capone. If you looked at Al Capone in the wrong way, he'd kill you. He was not indicted like me, he added.